Happy Halloween, everyone, and welcome to your spooky yoga flow. So this will be a fun class to do with yourself on Halloween. Maybe throw on your favorite Halloween music sounds in the background, and maybe a costume just to have some fun while practicing. It's always fun to hop into a yoga studio on Halloween as well and see how the teacher's dressed, or some students tend to come in fun costumes too. So even if it's not Halloween, happy day to you, and let's get started with our spooky yoga flow. So as you find your mat, I want you to very carefully extend those arms all the way out. Take a full inhale and then exhale way back with those hips. The hands are going to come with you and then fold in. I want you to feel the release in the low back completely. And hopefully there's no pain or tension in this posture. Relax your mind, relax your breath. Be with your body. Notice the sensation to want to move or want to stay still, and allow yourself to be in that moment. Good. Take your time and roll up in child's pose. So you're seated on your heels, and then relax your arms by your sides. Take your neck, roll it over to one side, roll it through center, and then roll it over. And then reverse. One more. Good. As your head comes back to center, inhale, arms up. Good. Exhale the hands out in front of you, high plank. So step one foot back and then the other and set up. Full breath in and out here. And then exhale, lower all the way down to your bellies. Untuck those toes, and then 3 baby cobras. Up for 1. And down. Up for 2. And down. And then up for 3. And down. Good. Firm your legs, curl your toes. See if you can press back to chaturanga. And then all the way to plank, and then to your down dog. Nice job. Set those feet wide for me, and then exhale with the hands. Press the heart back, find length. Inhale, forward, wide-legged plank. Exhale, down dog. Twice more. Inhale, forward, wide-legged plank, eyes forward. Exhale, down dog. Last time, inhale, forward, wide-legged plank. Exhale, down dog. Now take those toes wide and then crawl all the way up. Exhale your hands to your thighs, lift up halfway, nice long flat back out in front of you. And then on your exhale, fold forward. Grab those legs, drop your head. Now, you're going to notice my knees are a little bit more bent than normal in a forward fold, just working with a small back injury here. So I'm just going to take this pose a little bit more gentle than I might teach it sometimes. So if you want to join me here, you may. Otherwise, try to straighten those legs. When you're ready, inhale, lift up and out of your fold, raising your arms all the way to the sky, and then releasing the arms down by the sides. Hug your right knee high to the chest. Breathe in. And then take a standing side twist, reaching the right arm behind you, turning your gaze behind you, firming your glutes here. Good. Really pull this back arm, and then maybe you extend the left arm forward. Find your balance. Keep breathing. Squeeze your inner thighs. Good. Come back to center. Bring the knee into the chest. And then release it and switch sides. Second side, inhale, lift left knee. Exhale, hug it in. Breathe in, and then exhale, rotate to the left. So I'm holding the leg, pulling it towards me, trying not to lift it too high above my belly button, and then finding the rotation. Good, stay here, maybe extend forward. 3, 2, gaze forward, bring the knee up and in, and then release your feet to touch. Sweep the earth for chair, bending both knees, reaching up to the sky. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale, lift and lengthen halfway. Exhale, sun salutation B. You're gonna step to plank or jump, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, down dog. Now, without lifting your leg, turn your left foot out, step your right foot forward. So my feet are not directly in line, my right foot's more to the right. For warrior one, I inhale my arms up to the sky. Breathe in, take a back bend, and then exhale, bring your hands back down to the earth. Raise this back heel, step the right foot back. Maybe it hovers just like this, single leg chaturanga. Put it down for your back bend. And then exhale, pull it back. Again, turn right foot, look forward, step left foot. Root the feet, strong hips, and rise. Firm your legs, find your quads, reach. Good, stay really strong here. Inhale, lean back. Exhale, bring your hands down to the earth. Step back, hover the toes again if you can, flex the foot. Exhale, lower. Inhale, up. And then drive your hips back. Good, look to those hands, bend your knees, step or float forward, your choice. Halfway up. And then bring your feet together, Utkatasana chair. Good, stand and rest. Reach the arms to the sky, inhale. Exhale, fold forward. Again, you may go deeper than me, that's okay. Halfway up, and then again, chair, bend your knees. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift, step one foot back and then the other, or vinyasa by jumping back. Back bend, and then arrive in down dog. Send the left foot to the left, step the right foot forward. So my heel is anchored. Inhale, rise, warrior one. Feel free to open the arms this time, make your back bend bigger, reach back up. Bring your hands down. Step back, feet together or toes hover, lower. Cobra or up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Right foot turns out, left foot steps forward. Inhale, warrior one, rise. Bend, reach, vinyasa. Again, I'm gonna take that low cobra just for my back. So just a very gentle lift here. Again, take your option that you want. And we'll meet in down dog. Good, breathe in. Breathe out. We'll lift our right leg up to the sky this time. Exhale, bring the knee to the chest. Good, reach the leg up and back, and now tap your right tricep. Tap. Reach up and back. Let's tap the left tricep. Tap. Reach up and back, step forward. We'll come to warrior two. Windmill the arms up, and then land in your warrior. Good, now once you're here, pull the body to fully face me, and I want you to raise your arms up to the sky. So as this right knee jets forward towards our right foot, you're reaching up. Now let those arms fall open as you look forward. Sink into your legs, feel firm and strong in your warrior two, and then strong reverse. Exhale, bring the hands down, and then we'll also bring our left knee down. Bring your hands to your hips, bring your head up. Exhale, stay here. Notice I'm lifted, or sink forward. Good. Stay here, or arms can come up. Exhale, bring the hands down. Straighten this right leg. Slide it forward, and then fold. Good. You're going to rebend the knee, send it forward, step back to plank, and we're going to drop our knees so we're in tabletop. We're going to take our right leg and reach it back, take our left arm, extend it forward, And I just want you to tap and lift, tap and lift. Good. 4. Make sure you're breathing. 3. Find your butt for 2. And 1. Good. Hold it up there. Lengthen and breathe. 3, 2, and release. Good. Curl those toes. Slowly let those hips come up. Down dog. Left leg is going to lift here. Breathe in, and we're going to bring our knee into our chest. Left leg is going to lift, and we're going to tap our left arm. Left leg is going to lift, and we're going to tap our right arm. Left leg is going to lift. We're going to reach, and then we're going to step forward. Pivot the back heel. Windmill, right arm up. Land in your warrior 2. So super strong in both of those legs. You're going to turn your torso and raise both arms, biceps by your ears, really pulling away from this front knee, trying to get nice and long. Stay here for another breath in. And then look forward and lower your arms for a breath out. Good. Really breathe into the body here. Slide your back hand down your leg, reverse. Exhale, cartwheel your hands down, and we'll lower our right knee. Pause right here. This sensation may feel good enough for you. Hands to hips as you come up. Sink the hips forward. Maybe you can, maybe you can't. See how your body feels. Raise your arms up. Good. 3, 2, lower them down. Now we're going to straighten this front leg. We'll slide the foot forward. And then we'll exhale, fold over the shin. Good. Work into your hamstring. See where it's tight. We'll bend into our front knee. We'll lift the back knee and make a big step back, plank, put the knees down. Walk the hands back a little bit so you're fully in tabletop, and then we'll reach that right arm forward, left leg back. Exhale, tap and lift, tap and lift. Good. 8, up, 7, up, 6, up, 5, lift, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold and release knee and arm. Good job. From here, press back to child's pose. Good. Now I want to get in a little bit of hip opening right here. So we're going to explore frog pose kind of before we explore some other poses, just to kind of see where your hips are, but also if there's some tightness in there, it can feel really nice. So you're going to rotate on your mat and face me. And we're going to turn our knees out. So look at my toes. They're turned out and they're lined up with my heels. Same on this side. Widen your knees and turn them out. Now you want to keep your tailbone in line with your kneecaps. So you don't want your butt going backwards. Meaning don't push back like child's pose. Keep everything butt, outer hip, knee in alignment. And then slowly lower your forearms if available. Now some of you are more flexible than I am, and you're going to have your pelvis all the way on the ground. That's something I can't demonstrate to you, but you know what it looks like if you can do it. So your job here is to breathe into your hips. Your job is to notice that certain sensations arrive and then certain sensations leave, and to enjoy it. Now, if at any point this becomes pain or tension or discomfort, that's when you get out of it. Otherwise, you're here noticing that it feels different and breathing into it. Let's take 5 more slow breaths. Inhale in. Exhale. Inhale in and exhale. Last 3 breaths are yours. Good. Now if you're doing this again later, you can hold it for a little longer, maybe an extra minute. But for now, we're gonna straighten those arms. And you're gonna pull one heel in and then the other. You're gonna walk one knee in and then the other. And then just like we started, we're just gonna have a little seat on our heels, noticing how that feels as it's rather intense. Close your eyes and notice the sensations that arrive from that pose. Good. Let's transition forward, front of the mat, and then step back into downward facing dog. Good. From here, take your time, look forward, step or jump up to your hands. Lift halfway, and then bend those knees for chair pose. So I really want you to feel your outer hips hug in. Pull your hands to heart center and then slowly twist, tricep outside of thigh and rotate. Try to bring your top elbow up, keep your hips in alignment. Maybe you can sink the hips down just a bit further. Good. On your next breath, inhale, chair. Exhale, twist left. You might notice major differences side to side in your twist, and that's okay. Just get familiar with them. Good. Inhale, come back to center. And then exhale, reach the arms back behind you. Bring your chest down, raise your heels, and see what this balance starts to feel like. Good. Nice and high on those toes. Squeeze. Drop your heels. Inhale, reach up, arms up, lean back. Open the heart. Good. Relax your arms down by your sides. Release your shoulders down and slow your breath. Come back to that beginning pose. Pull the right knee to the chest. Roll your right ankle around. Option 1, stay here. Hand outside of thigh, reach back. Option 2, we're going to work towards the bottom of the foot and then reach it out. So I grab the pinky toe edge, and then from there I twist. Now my left knee wants to bend, so since I don't want that to happen, I'm going to bend my right leg some to help that left leg straighten. Now this isn't the fullest expression of the pose, and that's okay. This is where I am today in terms of listening to my body and what it needs in form of a rest. Come back to center, give the knee a squeeze, and release it. Now let's move to the second side. Hug the knee to the stomach. Stand really firm on that standing leg. Use the muscles in your feet. Roll your ankle around. Good. Option 1, outside of thigh. Option 2, we find that foot. And maybe you find your foot and you just hold here. Maybe you can kick it out and then rotate. Good. Feel your body. Notice if you can twist through sensation and breathe. And then slowly and carefully look forward. Bring the knee back to the chest. And the legs back together, arms by the sides. Inhale, raise your arms up high. Good. Exhale, release them down. Turn and face me so you're in a nice wide stance. Make sure your toes are slightly turned in. Now some of us go too wide, and that's not safe on our joints, and then some of us don't realize how long our legs are and that we could go wider. So do the best you can. Inhale, lengthen the heart by holding the low back, lift up. And then exhale, hinge. I don't want you to go booty back. I want you to think tailbone up as you bring the hands to the ground. And then a little bit of rock from side to side. Good. Now you can stay here. This would be a great option. Maybe you reach for the outsides of those ankles and you pull your chest in. Wherever you are, stay with your breath. 3, 2, and then we'll just spin to the back of our mat. Bring the hands to the inside of this left foot, and we're going to lower the right knee. Now my right hand is grounded below my right shoulder. You might be opposite of me if you're facing me. And your left hand's on your left hip as you roll your chest open. So for you guys, it might be right hand, right hip. Stay here or bend your back knee and reach back for your foot. Some of you may just be able to grab your foot. My thumb is up. Notice my hand's not on the inside, it's on the outside. And then roll the chest open. Feel the pull in the right hip flexor. 3, 2, nice quad stretch, pull it in. And then release for 1. Good, take your time, look forward, exhale, lift the knee. We're gonna crawl forward to the top of the mat, walk the right foot over to the right, and then place our back knee down, hands are inside a foot. Now you might notice major differences side to side, but I encourage you if you can to do the same thing on the second side. Bend your back knee if you did. I like to turn my hand out a little bit, reach around, and find my foot. Now this pose for me feels really good. It feels like a release. If this feels like there's too much pressure on your knee, it's not serving your body, then don't do it. Just keep both hands rooted. Feel your chest roll open. You've got 3. Front knee stays bent. For 2. And then release your hands on 1. Good work. This time, step that right knee back to meet the left knee. Go ahead and place the palms under the shoulders. We're gonna work through our first cat and cow. So inhale, bring your chest up. And in yoga, we always talk about the cat back, and it's just like that cat back you see on Halloween. So go ahead and roll it up. Good, and then maybe swing it back and forth. For me, when I bring my tailbone back, it gives me a really nice stretch through my QL, which is that tight part on my body right now. Probably other tight muscles too. Good, and then create a neutral spine. Curl those toes, down dog. Pedal through your feet a little bit, bending the right knee, bending the left knee. And then go ahead and press firmly through this right leg. Left heel is lifted, just stretch out the hamstring. And then switch sides. Drop the opposite heel, raise the opposite heel, press back. Good, with even feet, soften the knees and breathe. Good. Now we're gonna take 3 wide-legged hops. Think about frog pose that we did on the ground. We're gonna do it in the air. So separate your feet, ground your palms, and I brought them a little bit closer. So we're gonna hop with bent knees and we're gonna land that way. So it looks like this. Bend with your feet wide, exhale, hop, and then come right back down. All right, so let's do 3 total. Look forward, bend your knees, hop, return to the ground. 2 more, bend your knees, look forward, hop, return to the ground, and then 1 more. So really try to keep those feet wide, soften the chest, bend your knees, look forward. Good, release. From there, we're gonna slowly raise the right leg up and bring the knee forward for pigeon pose. Sliding your left leg all the way back. Inhale, bring your chest up if available. You'll notice my chest doesn't come up real far right here. Just kind of listening to my back. And then exhale, bring your body forward. Feel yourself kind of fold over this front shin and feel the release in the right glute. Find your breath. Stay here. Maybe you can walk those hands out. And then lower your head. Take a few breaths here. Try to get cozy. When ready, inhale, bring your body upright. And then step back to down dog. Let's do pigeon on side 2. So breathe in, breathe out. And then inhale, lift the left leg and bring it forward for pigeon. Slide back. Good, bring your chest up. And then lower, first to the forearms to see how you feel. And then maybe all the way down. This is one of those poses that can feel magical or it can feel way too much. So do what you can and let it feel good. And just breathe. Inhale, bring yourself to an upright position. And now this time we're going to swing that back leg around and forward so that both our legs are out in front of us. Take your arms forward, exhale, round, and then lower the head if you can. Good, sit up nice and tall, breathe in, and then exhale, lower down to your back. Let your feet and knees come in with you. Rest your head as you hug your knees in. Rock left and right. Good. From here, hold the back of those legs, press them up, and then roll through your ankles. Press your hands to the insides of your legs and gently open them up. Relax. Fully into the fall weather if you're practicing with me, late October. The ebb and flows of the season. Bring your legs back together and then hug them in. Slowly bump your hips left and drop your knees to the right for me. Raise that left arm up and then all the way open, turn your head for your spinal twist. Remember your breath in and out through your nose so we know you're alive and so you can be aware. Come back to center slowly. Exhale, find your tailbone rooting. Drop your knees over to the left. Raise the right arm up and all the way open to the right. Breathe slowly. Come back to center. Hug your knees into your chest slowly. And then rest your arms and your legs for Shavasana, corpse pose. Feel relaxed. Feel settled. And just notice each breath in and out of the body. Deepen your breath. Slowly and carefully bend your knees, plant your feet. Reach your arms over your head. Good. Exhale, squeeze your knees to your chest. And then carefully rock up to seated. Sit tall. Relax your eyes. Be with your body. Bring your hands to your heart. Thank you for joining me on Halloween for this spooky Halloween yoga flow. And if you practice with me other days of the month and maybe you're playing this video then, I hope you remembered something fun about the holiday. As we bow forward, thank you guys for practicing with me. Namaste.